Alright, buckle up, buttercups. This is gonna blow your minds. Would you even believe me if I told you that just a simple glass of pomegranate juice could act like both a total superhero and a sneaky trickster inside your very own body? I'm serious. On one hand, this juice is packed with antioxidants, giving you real health boosts. But, and here's the kicker, if you're on meds, it might just tangle with them like a plot twist you never saw coming. Intrigued? Well, let's dive on in. Alright, full disclosure folks, I'm totally that friend who dives headfirst into the nerdy studies so you don't have to wade through all the footnotes. Seriously. Everything I'm about to lay on you is straight out of the freshest papers, like the last 2 years fresh, peer-reviewed, the whole shebang. Ready? Let's dive in. Pomegranates? They've been called nature's jewels, and for good reason, y'all. That ruby color? It ain't just for show. It's a signal of some serious plant power right there. Pomegranate juice? Oh, it's packed to the brim with antioxidants, especially those polyphenols like punicalagins and ellagic acid. Think of antioxidants like your own personal cleanup crew for your cells, mopping up the mess left behind by those pesky free radicals. They're basically the rust that builds up inside your body. And hey, nobody wants a rusty engine, right? Same deal for your cells, folks. Pomegranate is totally a superfood, and here's why. For your heart, studies have shown that pomegranate juice can help lower blood pressure and support healthy cholesterol levels. And for your brain, some research suggests it may protect your memory and even slow cognitive decline. It can also help your joints and muscles. Its anti-inflammatory compounds may ease arthritis symptoms. Plus, it gives you that skin glow. Those antioxidants can protect your skin from aging, like an internal sunscreen. So yeah, pomegranate juice totally deserves its place on the superfood wall of fame. I mean, pomegranate juice can be a super convenient way to get all those beneficial nutrients. It's been the subject of studies, including like research on its effects on erectile dysfunction and carotid artery stenosis. And while the juice is good, the pomegranate fruit is even better. It's a great source of fiber, which you won't find in the juice. So, for maximum benefits, consume the fruit by adding those fiber-rich seeds called arils to salads, yogurt, oatmeal, or cereals. Now, here's where things get really interesting, right? Pomegranates contain ellagic acid. It's one of the compounds that gives pomegranates their superpowers. But with great power comes great responsibility, right, Uncle Ben? Ellagic acid can sometimes, interrupt the conversations your medications are trying to have with your body, you know? So, here's the science. Super simple. Your liver's got these tiny processing stations, enzymes, CYP450. They're there to help break down a bunch of common meds, keeping them from building up too much in your system. And ellagic acid, well, it can slow those stations down, kind of like throwing molasses on a conveyor belt. And that means, drugs can stick around longer than they're supposed to, making side effects way stronger. Just think of it as a traffic jam in your bloodstream. When it comes to checking with your doctor about drinking pomegranate juice, whoa, do I have a story for you. It was both embarrassing and painful. Alright, so get this. A 46-year-old dude in Tamil Nadu, India, shows up at the hospital with a seriously painful and non-stop, how should I put this, situation. The doctors, totally scratching their heads at first. Turns out, he'd popped a pill for erectile dysfunction before, doing the deed with his wife. And here's the kicker. Even though he took the stuff exactly as prescribed, 5 hours later, the effects were still going strong, and he was in agony. I mean, nothing could deflate the situation and bring things back to normal. So, the doc started asking him questions, right? And guess what? Turns out, he chugged a whole lot of pomegranate juice right before popping the pills. They zapped him with an injection to reverse the whole shebang. So get this. Turns out, in simple terms, the pomegranate juice kind of supercharged the effects of the erectile dysfunction drug. Yeah, you heard that right. Now here's the kicker. Once he stopped with the pomegranate juice, things went back to normal, and the medication actually did what it was supposed to do. Go figure. The lesson here is that it's totally crucial to hit up your doc or pharmacist when starting any medication, right? I mean, they're like the ultimate gurus of what to do when you're popping those pills. They've got the inside scoop to make sure your meds are doing their thing. Seriously, knowing these food and drug combos is the ultimate life hack for staying safe and, totally healthy. Alright, so check this out. Pomegranate juice. It's like a total sidekick, right? It's out there battling inflammation, guarding your heart, and keeping those cells of yours feeling youthful. But, and this is key, if you're taking prescription meds, it could be that friend who just likes to stir things up when you least expect it. So, the savvy move here, go ahead, enjoy the juice. But maybe just give your healthcare guru a quick shout before you make it a daily thing. So, superhero or sneaky trickster? I'd say both. But knowledge, now that's the real superpower here. If you learned something new, give this video a thumbs up. Hit subscribe for more health hacks without the fluff, and let me know in the comments. Do you drink pomegranate juice every day?